Yeah, because it's going to take a long time to go through every single question. Okay? And I do want to go through every single question because I find that people learn more that way. All right, number one, which best defines the term first aid? A, emergency help given to an injured or suddenly ill person using readily available materials.
Yes.
B, the assistance of a doctor in a hospital setting. C, medical treatment. D, rapid defibrillation.
A.
Correct. A is the best answer. A for apple. Okay. All right, so can I get volunteers to help me read the question? Just start talking. So if you want to read the question, please just start reading. But do me a favor, please read the question and read all 4 answers, and then everybody can contribute to the right answer. So whoever wants to read, just start reading.
A person is considered an adult in first aid and CPR procedures if they are over 18 years of age, over 8 years of age, over 21 years of age, or over 12 years of age. B.
A person is an adult if they are over the age of 8, okay? For first aid purposes, it is B, B for boy. Number 3.
Okay, number 3, all work sites, regardless of industry, must follow A, Occupational Health and Safety, Nurses Association, C, Canadian Medical Association, provincial government, and D, regulations to keep their workers safe.
A.
Correct, correct. And that's just the way it is. A for apple. Number 4.
Most regulations require at least blank designated first aid providers at work at all times. A1, B3, C4, or D2. It's A.
Correct. We need at least 1. Okay, so if you have 3 gifts, then you're going to need 3. But at all times, 1. Number 5.
To reduce the risk of infection when giving first aid, you should A, be careful not to give first aid to people you don't know. B, use a face mask and gloves when giving first aid. C, wash the casualty's face. D, rinse hands when after giving first aid.
B.
Correct. Just wear face masks and gloves to protect yourself.
When you should offer the help, you should insist on providing care. Call for an ambulance if needed, wait till help arrives, ask another first aider to take over, leave the scene.
B.
Correct. Refuse your help. Never insist on providing care, okay? Because everybody has a right to their body. Because once you start helping them, you're touching them. So just call for an ambulance and wait for help. Number 7.
A casualty cannot respond when asking if you can help in the situation of first aider has A, verbal consent, B, no consent, C, implied consent, D, to seek additional help. C.
Correct. You have implied consent, okay? When they can't respond, the law says they want you to help, and that's called implied consent. Number 8, for their name. So you can start talking to them using their name. It's just more personal. A for apple.
Find out if they're communicating, if they're breathing, if
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. That's exactly the reason asking for their name. So when they start talking, as Chris, I don't know if people can hear what Chris said, but yeah, when they can tell you their name, that means they're breathing. Number 11.
Which of the following is a priority of first aid? A, prevent injury or illness from becoming worse. B, diagnosing the casualty. C, prescribing medication to the casualty. D, always ensuring to call 911 for every casualty. I think it's A, prevent injury or illness from becoming worse.
Correct. You are correct. Okay, so the correct answer is A for apple. But here's the thing I want to warn you is that even though that is in theory what we're supposed to do, the reality is you may actually do more damage. Unfortunately, yeah, you do more damage, you do more damage, right? Remember when I told you you do the CPR, you may crack the ribs. Unfortunately, you just have no choice. You have to keep them viable. So know that, first of all, we're not doctors.
to be dead, so you're
Yes.
keeping them alive.
Yes, first of all, we're not doctors. We're not the person that created the injury. We're not God. You know, you do whatever you can and you create more. So when you arrive at the scene of accident, check for hazards. Remember I told you, you look, if you smell gas, you see a fire, then you don't approach, you call 911. Number 13.
You are calling to assist a coworker who is unresponsive. You have performed your primary survey and determined that they are breathing normally. If injuries permit, they should be placed flat on their stomachs, flat on their back, in a semi-sitting position, in the recovery position. D.
Unresponsive, you perform primary survey and determine they are breathing normally. So if they are breathing normally, correct. You said D, right?
D.
Correct. In the recovery position, monitor the APCs and wait for the ambulance. Number 14.
The best way to prevent shock from getting worse is to do nothing until professional help arrives. Give the casualty as much water to drink as possible. Put the casualty in the recovery position or give first aid for the injuries or illness that caused the shock.